King Ryan Garcia fires Derrick James, and I have no idea why, because Derrick James was the trainer that helped Ryan Garcia defeat Devin Haney, even though Ryan Garcia actually popped for Osterring. So when he defeated Devin Haney, they took that win away and they took the loss away from Devin Haney. So let's go back a little bit in time and see what Ryan Garcia's trainers were. First, it was Eddie Reynoso. Then he left Eddie Reynoso to go to Goosen for the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And then after that, he left Goosen to go fight with Derrick James for the Devin Haney fight. And now he's going to go back to Eddie Reynoso. Now, as we all know, Ryan Garcia stated that Eddie Reynoso did not have any time for Ryan Garcia. That's why he left. But Canelo Alvarez chimes in and says that was a lie. He says that Ryan Garcia was always late and was always coming in whenever he wanted to, not when he was supposed to. I always thought Ryan Garcia and Derrick James made a very good team. After all, did they defeat Devin the Dream Haney? And that was an undefeated Devin Haney, which he was on top of the world at the time. So everybody thought Devin Haney was supposed to beat Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia was able to pull up the upset. Me, it was an upset, but it was kind of expected because Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney do have a backstory, and there were 3 for 3 in the amateurs, so this one counts. This was going to be the 7th time they faced each other. Now, because of the ass whooping that Ryan Garcia gave Devin Haney and his dad, Bill Haney, actually sued Ryan Garcia for battery in a sport that requires you to batter your opponent. I really think that was a B move. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to put myself in Devin Haney's shoes, and yes, if I faced somebody and I lost that way and he popped for something, I would feel some type of way. So I did try to put myself in his shoes, but to me, I would not sue that person. I would want it back in blood. And to tell you the truth, I feel bad for Devin Haney, because the first fight, Ryan Garcia did not take Devin Haney seriously, and you know how the fight played out. Ryan Garcia beat the living ish out of Devin Haney. Even though I did have Devin Haney winning some rounds, but this was a non-focused Ryan Garcia that was drinking at the weigh-in and was partying with chicks. He did not take Devin Haney seriously, so imagine when he does, it's gonna be all bad for Devin Haney. Don't get me wrong, Devin Haney went down like a G. He kept getting back up every time Ryan Garcia knocked him down. And not just that, he actually did win some rounds. And the thing is, Ryan Garcia did come in at 143 and Devin Haney came in at 140. Even though Ryan Garcia paid Devin Haney for those 3 or 4 pounds extra, that does not mean that Ryan Garcia did not come out at 143 and Devin Haney came in at 140. But he still paid, but that does not mean, because he paid, that does not mean that those pounds magically disappeared. When the rematch does happen, that does not mean it's gonna be the same fight, only because Derrick James was the one that trained Ryan Garcia for the Devin Haney fight. So when the rematch does happen, it's gonna be Eddie Reynoso training Ryan Garcia for the Devin Haney fight. So it's gonna be a different fight. You cannot expect the same Ryan Garcia with a different trainer. Before this rematch happens, they both have to beat their next opponents. Devin Haney is gonna fight Jose Ramirez, and Ryan Garcia is gonna fight the hard-hitting Rolando Romero. Now, as we all know, this is the wonderful world of boxing, and anything can happen with one punch. But it is expected for Devin Haney to beat Jose Ramirez and Ryan Garcia to beat Rolly. But as you all know, anything can change with one punch, and Rolly does hit very hard. So if he does land on Ryan Garcia, he couldn't go down. But Ryan Garcia could knock out Rolly with one punch. I know Rolly has not been looking that good lately, but this fight will sell because there's already a video of them sparring before, and it seems that Rolly got the best of Ryan. So they do have a backstory, and you know how Ryan Garcia and Rolly like to talk a lot of ish. So this fight is gonna sell very well, and Devin Haney is gonna fight on the undercard of Ryan versus Rolly. I can't stress that enough. Now, it seems that everybody in the boxing world is getting big fights except for Gervonta Tank Davis, because he does not want to challenge himself, and he's going to be left in the dust while everybody is getting big fights. He's going to be fighting the next Lamont Roach after him. But guess what, guys? I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to hop on your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I got a roll. Peace.
Let's go.